Lithium is a key ingredient for making batteries that power electric vehicles, smartphones, laptops, and other devices. As the demand for these products grows, so does the need for lithium. But who controls the supply of this vital metal? China is the world's largest consumer and producer of lithium products, accounting for 65% of the global lithium processing and refining capacity. However, China does not have enough lithium resources within its own borders to meet its demand. According to the U.S. Geological Survey, China accounts for only 8% of the world's lithium reserves, which are mostly found in an igneous rock called spodumene. Saltwater lakes are another key source of lithium, but China's brine resources are of low quality and high cost. To secure its lithium supply, China has invested heavily in lithium mining and refining projects around the world, especially in developing countries with unstable political and environmental conditions. For example, China has acquired stakes in lithium mines in Bolivia, Argentina, Chile, Australia, Congo, and Zimbabwe. These countries have some of the largest and richest lithium deposits in the world, but they also face challenges such as social unrest, corruption, regulatory uncertainty, and environmental degradation. China's strategy is to lock in long-term contracts with these countries and gain access to their raw materials at low prices. China then ships the spodumene or brine concentrate to its own refineries, where it is converted into battery-grade lithium chemicals such as lithium carbonate or lithium hydroxide. These chemicals are then used to make cathodes, anodes, and electrolytes for lithium-ion batteries. By controlling both the upstream and downstream segments of the lithium value chain, China has a significant advantage over its competitors in the battery industry. China is home to some of the world's largest battery manufacturers, such as CATL, BYD, and Leashen. These companies supply batteries to major electric vehicle makers, such as Tesla, Volkswagen, and Toyota. However, China's lithium domination could backfire in several ways. First, China's reliance on foreign sources of lithium exposes it to geopolitical risks and supply disruptions. For instance, Bolivia has enshrined the nationalization of its mineral resources in its constitution and has a history of political instability. Argentina and Chile have imposed export taxes and environmental regulations on their lithium industries. Australia has recently announced plans to break its dependence on China for lithium refining and develop its own domestic capacity. Second, China's aggressive expansion in lithium mining and refining could trigger a backlash from other countries that want to protect their own interests and reduce their dependence on China. For example, the US, Europe, and Japan have launched initiatives to diversify their sources of lithium and support their own battery industries. Tesla has recently broken ground on its own lithium refinery in Texas, which will produce battery-grade lithium hydroxide from spodumene sourced from North Carolina. Third, China's dominance in lithium could also face challenges from technological innovations and market changes. For example, new types of batteries that use less or no lithium could emerge and disrupt the demand for lithium products. Recycling of lithium-ion batteries could also increase the supply of secondary materials and reduce the need for primary mining. Moreover, consumers could prefer more sustainable and ethical sources of lithium that do not harm the environment or human rights of local communities. In conclusion, China has invested heavily in lithium mining and refining around the world to secure its supply of this critical metal for its battery industry. However, this strategy could backfire as China faces political, economic, and technological risks that could undermine its dominance in the global lithium market. China is the world's largest producer and consumer of lithium, a key ingredient for electric vehicle batteries. But its dominance in the lithium market comes with significant risks for its own economy and environment, as well as for the global supply chain and security of the metal. China has invested heavily in lithium mining and refining projects around the world, especially in developing countries with abundant lithium resources, such as Bolivia, Argentina, and Australia. China's aim is to secure a stable and cheap supply of lithium for its booming electric vehicle industry, which accounts for more than half of the global demand. However, this strategy exposes China to various geopolitical and economic uncertainties. For example, some of the countries where China has invested in lithium projects are politically unstable or have strained relations with Beijing. Bolivia, which has enshrined the nationalization of its mineral resources in its constitution, is one of them. Argentina and Australia have also expressed concerns about China's growing influence and leverage over their critical minerals. Moreover, China's reliance on foreign lithium sources makes it vulnerable to price fluctuations and supply disruptions. Lithium prices have soared to record highs in recent years due to surging demand and limited supply. Any disruption in the global lithium market, such as trade disputes, environmental regulations, or natural disasters, could affect China's ability to meet its domestic demand and maintain its competitive edge in the electric vehicle sector. China's lithium domination also poses a risk to its own environment and public health. Lithium mining and refining are water-intensive and energy-intensive processes that generate large amounts of toxic waste and greenhouse gas emissions. 10. In Tibet, for example, Chinese lithium mining has leaked chemicals like hydrochloric acid into the Liqui River, which resulted in the poisoning of fish and the killing of livestock. In Jiangxi Province, China's top lithium production hub, or processing operations have been ordered to stop as investigators probe alleged violations at lithium mines. Furthermore, China's lithium domination threatens the global supply chain and security of the metal. China controls almost 60% of the world's capacity for processing raw lithium products into battery-grade chemicals. Some Western countries are worried that if lithium supplies fall short, Chinese companies will prioritize their own domestic market over their foreign customers. This could create a bottleneck for the global electric vehicle industry and hamper the transition to a low-carbon economy. Therefore, China's lithium domination is not a sustainable or desirable situation for itself or for the world. China needs to diversify its lithium sources, improve its environmental standards, and cooperate with other countries to ensure a fair and secure access to this vital metal. The rest of the world also needs to invest more in developing their own lithium resources, enhancing their recycling capabilities, and finding alternative battery technologies that are less dependent on scarce minerals.